Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I am Arul Pradasam. So in this video I am going to tell you how JavaScript works in browser. So that is JavaScript execution context. So first we need to see JavaScript engine. So JavaScript engine receives the JavaScript code from the browser and that compiles the binary instructions, that is machine code. So browser sends JavaScript code to JavaScript engine. So we have many JavaScript engine based upon the browser. For example, Chrome uses V8 engine and Firefox uses SpiderMonkey and Internet Explorer uses Chatra. So in JavaScript engine it creates a special environment called execution context. So it contains the code that is currently running. So the execution context is very important. So during the execution context, the code gets parsed and variables and functions are stored in memory and our code gets executed. So there are two types of execution context in JavaScript. So the first one is global execution context and the second one is function execution context. So global execution context means that is the default execution context where all our JS code that is not inside a function or gets executed. For every JS file there is only one global execution context, but in function execution context it is created for every function we are called in our JS file. So there can be many function execution context is created in JS file, because we are using many functions means there can be many function execution context. So the next one is how execution context is created. So there are two phases, that is creation phase and execution phase. So first we see the creation phase. So the creation phase has execution context object ECO. So the first ECO gets created in creation phase. So the ECO stores important data about our code during its runtime. So it has three stages. So during these three stages, the ECO execution context object values are defined and set. So the three stages are creation of variable object, creation of stop chain, setting the value of this keyword in JavaScript. So the first one is creation of variable object. So it stores the variables and function declarations defined within the execution context. So in global execution context, each var variable is added to VO, that is variable object, and value is set to undefined, and function is also added to VO. So we can see I am console logging a variable which is not defined and I am defining it below. So now you can see the console, it is undefined. So that is happening in creation object. All the values and variables and functions are added to the variable object in global execution context. Why global execution context means because it is global. So it is global execution context and it is also a global function. So it is also added to VO. So the next one is function execution context. So function execution context means inside the function, function execution context does not consider VO. So it generates an array object which includes all the arguments needed for the function. So the functions does not need VO. Instead it creates an array object which has the arguments for the function. So this process we called, that is storing the variables and functions in memory prior to the execution of code, is called OSTing. So we can see we can run this function before the function code is readed. So that is hoisting. But the hoisting happens only for var variable and the normal function. It does not allow ret or tons variable or function expressions. So you can see the value is still undefined even after I am setting a value to the variable a. But when I do this means it will throw an error because the global execution context works for variable var and the global function. So hoisting does not work for ret or tons variable. So we need to define it before the console log, then only it will work. So the next one is creation of stop chain. So stop in JavaScript means how the code is accessible to other parts of the code base. So for example, you can see this is the global stop. So this is a global stop and the global stop is vo global, variable object global, and for the first function stop we can access the vo global and its own variable object vo1, that is these two, and for the second stop we can access vo global and the above vo1 because it is inside the function, so and the its own vo2. So this is the stop we are having. So this is set in the second phase, that is creation of stop chain, and the third one is setting the value of this keyword. So this keyword refers to the execution context where the execution belongs. So in global execution context outside of any function object, this refers to global object, that is window object. So you can see this code and this code both are same because it is global. So we can use this by the global object window. We can also assigning the same one by using the window object. So both are same. So in function execution context, this does not refer to the function execution context does not create this object, rather it gets access to the environment where it is created. So you can see this example. So we are accessing this inside the function, but it does not create this object. It accesses the environment, that is the global one. In this scenario, this refers to the global one, that is m. So we get the value allow. In objects like this, in objects this refers to the object itself. So the global one and the inside the function and the object itself. So when calling the function inside the object, we can console log it with this .obj. That means the inside obj value will be console logged inside obj because this refers to the object itself. So that is this keyword, and then we have completed the creation phase. It has 3 phases, that is variable object and stop chain and this keyword. So the next one is execution phase. in execution phase the actual code begins. So the JS engine reads the code in the current execution context once more and gets updated the variable object, and finally the code converted to executable by code, and finally the code gets executed. Why this reads one more time means because we have already seen that when we console log before the assignment variable initialization, then it will throw undefined, it will show the value undefined. So first the variable gets loaded to the variable object, and the var variable value set to undefined, and the function also loaded to the variable object, but the value is undefined before initialization. So after initialization the value gets updated and the JS engine updates its variable object. So the JavaScript execution stacks runs the functions one by one. So the below is the global execution context and the above is the one by one functions. For consider this example, so this variable is a global one, so it will go to the bottom, and the first function is the second, and the second one is the last one. So it executes like a stack methodology. So it executes top, and after executing all the context in the top code base, and it will pop out, and finally the next one comes into action. So by doing one by one, the JavaScript execution stack runs every code. So it is a single threaded one, and the execution context is the execution stack. This is the execution stack. So always the global execution context will be at the bottom, because all the global ones are first finished, and after the function execution context are run one by one. So the creation phase completed. So this is the overall execution of the JavaScript code behind the scenario in browser. So it has two execution context, that is global one and function. So global one is always single in a single JS file, and function execution context can be more when we call many functions in our JS file. And we have two execution phase, that is creation phase and execution phase. During creation phase the variable values and the functions are stored in the memory, and the scope is defined, and this keyword is setted. So the values are assigned by the variable object, and after all values are assigned with the undefined or the for var variable, and functions are assigned, then execution phase comes in. And if some values are not set, it means the JS against rerun the code and gets the value assigned, and the execution phase combines our code and gets the bytecode, and finally our code get executed. So the code execution is by execution stack. So the execution stack runs the code in a stack order. First the global execution context, and after our all function execution context are run. So that's all about this video. So for knowing this the first time, it will be difficult for you, but after knowing this concept or reading this one more time, you will be familiar with the words I am using. If you are confused, it means you can watch this video one more time. So thanks for watching this video.